yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I usually don't do the searching myself. I find that the residents are typically way more savvy with those than I am. But yeah, somebody does.
Wow. Okay.
Somebody does. Now, I don't think, I mean, some programs probably do like an exhaustive search. I don't know that we do that. But somebody's, Google stalking pretty much every person at some point. And, so you have to be kind of careful what's out there and what you put out there, because it's kind of all fair game.
Sure.
And has it affected their chances? In a good way, almost never. In a bad way, yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you've been on social media, you know what kind of foul stuff gets said on there. Mm-hmm. If you have said any of it, when you're evaluating, if you're a program and you're thinking, okay, we might have, 100, 150 applicants, and a lot of them are going to be really, really similar. And with regard to, their CV and what they've done and all that kind of stuff. And it's really difficult for programs to separate the people that you really want versus the people that maybe aren't as good of a fit. And it may be that there's like 30 people that you're like, I have to decide on 10. But I've got 30 that I just can't, I got to whittle it down to 10, but it's just so hard. If you've got something foul on your Facebook, you're out.
Yep.
There's 29 other people that can fit into those 10 spots. Mm-hmm. There's no reason for me to take you if that's the case. That doesn't mean that those other people aren't foul, but they haven't proved it yet, right? So, it's really, really hard to whittle it down to what you think might be the right people.
So we have done some social media searches. I would say at this point it has not impacted a candidate thus far, but we're actually more likely to reach out to preceptors that are listed on the candidate's CV, but maybe didn't write their letters of recommendation, that our staff knows. Like if I went to school with this person and they precepted them, I'm more likely to reach out to them and kind of get the real scoop. So things that might not be in their letter of recommendation, we have definitely done that. That is probably a common practice. And that was especially useful when we went through phase 2 of the match 2 years ago, because there was a huge volume of applicants in a very short amount of time. So I would tell students that, you're always kind of on. It doesn't matter if they didn't write your letter of recommendation. Any of your preceptors are fair game. Even, people that work there that might have heard or worked with you some while you were on rotation. I really think that pharmacy is very small, and there's ways to kind of get the scoop and get other thoughts on candidates.
So we definitely do search on social media for our applicants. Thus far, knock on wood, we haven't had anyone that's had anything unprofessional or a profile that we could see. So people generally do well with keeping things private where you can't see too much on their profile. So we haven't had anyone that it's affected their interview or ranking nature yet. But I would just say be cognizant of that as a student, because I definitely think programs do look at that, and you're putting it out there, so it's fair game in my opinion.